Yo, what's good, Gaza Nation? Um, I've been hearing so much talk lately about King of Dancehall debates and a couple artists. They've been claiming that they're King of Dancehall lately, and I just wanted to talk about the whole. I tried to research it, and I never seen like there's not a set of rules. There's not a criteria for what it means or what it takes to become King of Dancehall. So I wrote a couple things down, and I just want to get into it, right? But let's try to get this shit popping right off the jump, right? The first thing that I ever heard, one of the biggest fights I ever heard was awards, right? So a lot of Beanie supporters, which they ain't that many, right? But a lot of Beanie supporters say that because he won a Grammy, right? And Shaggy won a Grammy. A bunch of these people won a Grammy, right? So that makes them like officially the king. And the Grammys are given out by white people, right? White people never created dancehall. The Grammys is just a bunch of white people who vote and do this shit and give awards to people. I don't give a fuck. Like, seriously? If a bunch of white people give you an award for a genre that we have nothing to do with, right? Who gives a fuck, right? So I don't care about the awards. So let's get that right out the way, right? The People's Choice Award's the only award I'd ever care about. And that would be voted in by the people, right? But so we got the 80s, right? You know, tell me if you disagree with any of this shit. But in the 80s, you know, King Yellow Man, right? In the 90s, Beanie was running shit. I wrote it all down here, so I'm just looking at it. In the just some notes. In the 2000s, it became Kartel, right? And then Kartel in the whole 2010s, and Kartel still now. So already in years on the throne, actually being considered King of Dancehall, I think he's beating everybody, right? Years that he's been relevant, he's already beating anyone. There's no artist in Jamaica, dancehall artist, that has more years of relevancy than anyone else, right? That's just a fact. Numbers don't lie. So then let's go straight to numbers, because that's a crazy category too, right? So you go to Beanie, who still wants to claim that he's king, even though he was king at one time, but he's not anymore. And then you got Massacre. I don't know why he did that, bro, because he's a great artist. Respect to him, but don't ever claim you're king when you're not. You know what I mean? I'll never understand that, right? So let's go with numbers, right? Massacre's most viewed video, right, is 23 million views. Beanie Man's most viewed video, right, is 22 million views. And that was the song King of the Dancehall back in the day. That's his most viewed video, right? And then you got Blind Boy. His is 59 million views. And then Mavado, right, who was an international artist, busted, 54 million, right? Now, Vybz Kartel, because he's been relevant for so long and he's been doing this, he has, I could easily calculate, over 1 billion views and streams. 1 billion. Trust. Somebody, if they ever want to do the math, trust me, right? Color in This Life, 45 mil. Summertime, 72 mil. Go-Go, Wine, 38. Fever, 41 on the audio alone with no video attached to it. And then another like 40 when the video came out after. And then Your Love, 30 mil. And then millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views on all types of other songs, right? So this guy is literally, and then streaming. None of these artists stream. Nobody's still checking for Beanie Man and streaming them like that. And he puts out new music. And if you go and check his new music, it's getting 39K views. It's getting this, it's getting that. All the other artists I mentioned, they're popping right now still, but they ain't getting nowhere near the views and streams that World Boss still gets right now. And back when Go-Go Wine came out, is hitting those numbers. So mind-boggling, bro. The numbers game, completely owned by Kartel. No one even close with the numbers game. Talk about subs. Beanie Man got on YouTube's 37,000 subs. All these people, they got that. He's got over 1 million and counting. You know what I mean? So he destroys people in the subs, and then you can check people's Instagrams. You can weigh it against each other, right? If you take all the total of the numbers, he probably got almost more views, streams than all of those motherfuckers combined. I swear to God, right? So then let's go to, we're talking how to be a king of dancehall, right? What does it take? What's the criteria? What do you have to do? Again, if you don't like the things I'm speaking on, correct me. If you want to add something to it, tell me in the comment section. But trendsetter, right? None of these guys have really set a trend, right? I don't know. You got to tell me. Like maybe I missed something. Maybe back in the day, Beanie set a trend, but I don't remember him setting a trend, right? We all know Vybz Kartel, Clarks. He just made them pop. If they were already big in Jamaica, cool. Then he made them explode. Then, you know, Straight Jeans and Fitted was really big. And then tattoos. So he sets trends all the time, right? And then, you know, owning your own liquor, not partnering with people, owning your own, you know, dagger and condoms. You go down the line, like, really a trendsetter doing stuff that's never been done before by his, you know, the forefathers. No one's ever made it to that level, right? So he opened up. So that goes to further popularizing dancehall. That's the reason Beanie did help so much popularize dancehall, bring it international. He was very big at helping that. A lot of artists were, right? And then there was like a point where everybody's scared. Who's next? Vybz Kartel came, further put dancehall on the map. He's, you know, bringing it to all these countries, helping with that, right? Now you talk to these young artists that want to claim that they're king and stuff like that. He ain't furthering dancehall. He ain't doing none of that. Like, I don't like that talk when somebody ever tries to like claim something they're not. You know, hip hop, I used to rap. A lot of you guys know that, right? I never once said, yo, I'm king of hip hop, because I know I'm not king, bro. I could say I'm the best. You know, I get that when you say you're the best, that's just bragging. That's how you feel. But you can't claim a title that ain't yours, right? So then I just wanted to go into things that no other artists that want to claim that they're king really have done. And that's busting other artists, right? You know, making other artists pop, making other artists huge, right? They're not even close, bro. This dude literally helps more artists than any other artist on earth, right? And then the body of work, so your amount of work. Beanie's been around just as long as Vybz, even longer. You know, all the people before him, all his forefathers, and all the people now. None of them work as hard or have as big a discography as he does, right? As many records. I mean, it's just insane. So the body of work and his work ethic, right? That's one of the reasons why he is king of dancehall. Nobody on earth works that hard, right? So it automatically you should be like, yo, I'm gonna give this dude some reverence for just his work ethic, bro. You know what I mean? He deserves praise for that. Then the amount of years, right, that he's been holding down dancehall. Nobody's stopping some other artist from taking his spot. No other artist can take that spot. That's why he has that spot. He is still more than relevant. He is still killing the game. He is murdering shit at all times musically, of course, right? And then my biggest factor, dog, he's doing this from prison, bro. Like, seriously, he's doing this from prison. That's unheard of. Most artists, no artist put out as much music as him, right? Right now, I'm talking right now still after this many years in dancehall. No other artist puts out as much music as him. He's doing this from behind bars, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, that would make me, I would just not be able to ever claim I'm king if some dude that's in prison is beating me at my game. You see what I'm saying? I would never even have the balls to claim, like, yeah, I'm king of dancehall. Oh, who's the other person you're competing with? Oh, he's been locked up for mad years. Oh, really? And he's popping right now? Yeah. So it's like, he's doing this from prison when most people, when I went to, if anybody, I went to jail before, I went to prison for a tiny bit, and I lost all, I didn't have no motivation to write no songs, I didn't have no motivation to do shit, I just wanted to survive day to day, and like, that was it, and it wasn't a fun time, bro. So imagine having that drive and that ambition. It's like, music is his purpose in life. He was born for nothing else but to make music, because he's doing it from behind the gate. So crazy. And then the last thing I want to say real quick is no other artist, right? I don't even know if no hip hop artist or any other artist on earth has YouTube vloggers dedicated to Vybz Kartel, dedicated to one artist. Not just me. He got Yeti. He got Jamaica Pineapple. He got Blessed Gaza Diva, right? He got DCS. They are specifically repping Gaza, repping World Boss, right? There's other vloggers that vlog about him all the time, but I think those guys specifically, they rep Gaza, including me, right? Including Caspian, bro. But so he has that. That's no other artist got that. He has people that are dedicated to talking about his music. That's crazy, right? And more documentaries, more clips, more everything on YouTube. So I just think there's no debate at all in dancehall of who is king. It's 100% Vybz Kartel. I don't see anybody anytime soon taking the throne, and I just wanted to let people know that there is a criteria in my mind for what it takes to be king. That's why I call him king. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. If you agree or you disagree, let me know in the comment section. You already know it's Gaza forever.